Hello. Hello, y'all. How is everyone? I'm eating Twizzlers. What's going on, y'all? I'm fucking hungry. I haven't eaten dinner. I've been on the phone all day, so I'm having a Twizzlers. Well, that's not me complaining. I love doing coaching calls, so. But I'm hungry. I didn't eat dinner. So I'm having a Twizzlers, okay? How is everyone? I had to give Poop a little piece of a Twizzler. Just a little tiny piece. Only tiny piece. I don't like giving her candy. I don't give her bad stuff. She likes Twizzlers. Little piece. Little piece. Ugh! How is everyone? Tina, I'm addicted. I'm addicted, okay? Strawberry flavor. Strawberry and fresh. I gotta squeeze the bag. I gotta touch the bag. I gotta make sure it feels nice. If they feel too stiff, I'm not buying it, Tina. This was a good bag. It was fresh. Wait, success story, my SP contact. I just spit out little Twizzlers. Did you guys catch that? Don't rewind it and watch. Okay. My SP contacted me after 2.5 years. Oh my God, Allison. Congratulations. After 2 years, you got contact. This is a fucking celebration. We need details. What's going on? What'd they say? Don't you fucking rewind. Claudia, don't you start trouble. Oh, Lord. What is it with Claudias? Every Claudia in my life is a sassy pants. Why? I love you too, sassy pants. Hello, Mayhem Beauty, mistress of makeup. How are you this evening? Holy fucking shit, is that Kristen? Kristen Arends, where in the Sam hell have you been? It's been a hot minute. For the love of God, you're lucky I didn't call the FBI to check on you. Missing persons case. Ooh, Andrea Kershaw, thank you so much. Nah, I'm sweating though. I'm sweating. I had to take Poop on a power walk because I've been on the phone. She needs her exercise. So I did a power walk because I'm rushing outside to get here. Been busy with a new man. Oh, you know I need all the details. I cannot wait to hear. You better share. I better know all about it. No. Ma'am, what are you doing? Come here. Come over here. Okay. Come here and be good. Oh, she's got stuff. She's got her clothes. Okay. VC, thank you very much. Had big movement with SP these last 3 weeks that I can't wait to tell you all about. He left me on red since yesterday, but I'm trying not to focus on it. Sneak peek, he told me that he loves me and spent the night on Sunday. Oh my God, VC. Oh my God. Kristen, I want an update. Yes, please send me. You know how to get a hold of me. You have digits. VC, this is wonderful. I cannot wait to hear all the details from you too. My God, look at all my little HBICs getting movement. I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you guys. Well done. Ooh, and Junior C being my best friend right now. Yes, everyone liked the video. Thank you so much, Junior C. Thank you. I appreciate that. VC, this is wonderful. I cannot wait to hear all the details. I'm probably rescheduling the, what do you call it? The channel membership meeting to Saturday. But when I know more details for sure, I will pop it up. My schedule changes week to week, obviously, because my boyfriend. But I think I already know the schedule, but it could change because of something. So we'll see. But I'll keep y'all up. I'll keep your channel members updated. So maybe VC, if you're around then, you can share the story. Nicole Betch, thank you very much. Can February, March? No, but April, May. I see Betch is back with the terrible jokes. Thankfully, she's only putting the jokes here and not seeking a career in comedy. Thank God for that. Betch. Just terrible. Corny, terrible. Oh, that's fucking funny. Okay. Not Nicole. Not Nicole. Thank you very much. Kim, could you yell at me to stop worrying about money? My ego won't shut up about logic when I know a lump sum can literally come out of nowhere. It can literally come out of nowhere because my lump sum came out of nowhere. Literally. But money took me a year to manifest. My lump sum took me a year because I could not stop worrying about the how. I could not get my mind around how this lump sum, large lump sum, was going to come to me because I didn't want it to come from a death, obviously. I didn't want someone to get hurt. I didn't want it to be from an accident. I wanted it to be, you know, somewhere good. And how could it? Because I didn't play the lottery. So that was constantly on my mind. I don't play the lotto, so how's it going to come? So that held me up. So my advice to you, stop worrying about the how. It can come to you. Don't. Listen, our human ego minds, they love to have reasonings, love to have logical, literal explanations for everything. And listen, because I don't know what else to call it, we're going to call it the 4D and above is the spiritual land, yeah? Unless somebody else has got a better word for it for me. We're going to call it spirit. I don't know why spiritual makes me think of rules for some reason, but it just does. Spiritual sounds like rules to me, even though I know it doesn't mean that. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, you're not dealing with the logical, literal land anymore. You're not forcing 3D to get your money, girl. All the work is being done in the, lack of a better word, spiritual land or energetic field. I don't know what we want to call it, but our subconscious mind doing all the work. We're messing with up here. So logic and literalness is not invited to the manifestation party. It's not. So all the reasoning that your mind wants to do, I like unseen realm. I don't want to call it 4D and 5D. We need another word for it. Because 4D, we use it all the time. We want another word to make it more fun, more sassy, more zhuzhed. Okay, we like special words. So, logic and literalness and figuring out the how is never invited to the fucking party. It belongs to 3D boring land. We're using like the Book of Shadows, Charmed World, spiritual land. We're using our subconscious mind, which is all powerful. It's creating everything. I like backstage. Backstage. We're doing shit in the backstage. All right? So your logic, you're never going to figure it out anyway. You're not. If you were to quiz everybody in this chat tonight who has manifested something, I'm sure every one of them will tell you it came in a way you did not expect. It came in a way you had no idea. You never entered your mind. It came in a wackadoodle way, a way that never even came to your mind. So when your mind is trying to control and trying to figure out logic's not invited. Your subconscious doesn't need your help in the category of the how. Every single thing that I have ever manifested came in a way that I did not expect. I did not see it coming. It just happened. Always in a way that never entered my mind. So, it can't come, but only one way. What is it? My ego won't shut up about logic when I know a lump sum can literally combine. Or so, like, you already know. You've accepted that logic doesn't belong to the party. It's just your ego's being a pain in the ass. I like to think of ego as an annoying sibling. An annoying sibling, right? Doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. But I'm going to tell you, when your ego's chirping in your ear, tell it to straight up where to go, because it's not in charge. It's not the boss. Okay? You're never going to figure it out anyway. So tell it to shut the hell up, because that money will come. That money will come. And the quicker you stop focusing on how, the quicker it'll come. If I wish somebody would have slapped me in the face with that when I was manifesting money. And for what it's worth, my money came long before I was doing coaching. And if my time, but listen, you don't know me and my memory. I don't even know if I was monetized at the time. I don't even think I was monetized at the time. And if I was, I had just gotten monetized. So it came before this shit. Money can come from wackadoodle places that you've never even thought of. I'm telling you. Was that good, Nat Nicole? Was that good? Violet Skies, thank you very much. Doing self-concept, feeling overwhelmed with how many different affirmations I have to say throughout the day. Haven't seen changes at all in 3 months. I've been doing it. Help, I need detailed instructions. Okay. If you're feeling straight off the jump, if you're feeling overwhelmed by your manifestation game, by the game itself, and what I mean by that is, for example, when I was scripting every day, that was my mode of manifestation. You'll hear me say, well, I affirmed this. But when I say I affirmed, I really mean I scripted, okay? I was scripting every day. I never felt overwhelmed scripting. I couldn't wait to script. Scripting brought me a level of peace. When I was done, I felt, I don't know, joy, sometimes joy, but most of the time, calm, secure, because I was creating the belief that everything that I scripted would manifest, okay? So, well, I'm not talking about you doing the scripting. I'm talking about if you're feeling overwhelmed, affirming all day long, that's not what your manifestation game is supposed to feel like. So if you're overwhelmed, you're doing too much. And as far as how many different affirmations you're using, how many affirmations you use is always a personal, individual choice. There are no rules to affirmations, meaning you can use as little as 1 or as many as 1,000,000. It's completely up to you. So if you're using an amount that is becoming overwhelming, you absolutely have the choice to stop using so many different affirmations. You don't have to. You don't. There are ways, of throwing some ideas around, of coming up with a few affirmations that you believe cover everything you're manifesting. It is not the affirmations that is manifesting. It's your state of consciousness. So if you've been on a manifestation game and you're getting frustrated because you don't see anything changing, and if your mind is still rolling over into negative land, like, doubts, worry, thinking it's never going to work, thinking your person's never going to change. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Alec Fowler. Thank you. Yeah, guys, can we give me some likes? Come on. What the frig? Please. So Violet, trim down the affirmations and perhaps trim down how often we're affirming, because maybe you're doing too damn much. Listen, it is your, did you see that? Just went up to 50. If you really think about it, honey, it's from your state. Oh my God, I can't. I get so distracted with getting excited over the number. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So for example, I want you to think about what you're thinking about. If your mind is constantly seeing the three, I'm gonna hold it together for a minute because I can't help it. Watching that number gets me so freaking excited. Regroup myself. Okay. Oh my God. So I'm so aware of how immature I am. I don't care that I'm never going to grow up. This is me. All right. Little things like that excite the shit out of me. See, it's not about sending me money. It's about nice things like that. Okay. So it's our state of consciousness. It is your state that you are manifesting from, honey. Okay. All right, so hold up. I was doing my self-concept is amazing, but then I get confused because I feel like I get treated like crap from a lot of people, or I feel insecure and poopy. I like that you use the word poopy, and think of bad memories a lot. Okay. All right. So you're having shit thoughts. You're having old experiences coming up into your mind. You're feeling like people are treating you bad. And by the way, your feelings are valid, right? Your feelings are valid. If someone's treating you bad, it's totally normal and acceptable that you don't like it and that you feel bad about it. Just want you to know that. However, we are manifesting from our state of consciousness. So if we are looking out at our 3D and feeling like people are doing things to me, and you're not wrong for thinking that they are, but in those moments, you're forgetting who you are. You're forgetting who you are, meaning you're the God of your reality. Now listen, if you don't believe in God, that's okay. Take the word God out, insert what you do believe. If it's just energy, put the word energy. Well, you've got the creation power within you. Every single one of us has it. And every single one of us has equal amounts of it. We are all equals in manifestation land, right? We're all the same. We're all on the same playing field. Some people might have been doing it a little bit longer, but we're all the same, okay? So meaning, because you see someone else sharing success stories doesn't mean they're any better at manifesting than you are, okay? So if you are in a victim state, and on this channel, I use the umbrella phrase victim state because it's easier for me, okay? So I got to name 75 different freaking states, right? So we call it victim state. Victim state is whenever we are seeing our 3D out of our control, or as if things are happening to us from the 3D. So when we decide that we're going to start applying the law of assumption to our life, even though we've been applying it our entire life, whether we were aware of it or not, now we're going to call it conscious creating. We were unconsciously creating our entire life. But once we step into this journey and start applying it, we have to accept that we are the only cause of what we're experiencing, not for us to ever go backwards and blame ourselves for things we've experienced, it, right? We don't blame ourselves if someone's mistreated us. We just acknowledge, okay, I can see where my mind or where my thoughts have lined up to this behavior. So we never blame ourselves. I know I say it a lot, but I think everybody needs to hear it, right? We never blame ourselves for what we're experiencing. We just acknowledge, okay, I can see how my thoughts created this. And if we are in a victim state, everyone and everything in our 3D has got to show up and provide us with things to, confirm our victim state. So when that happens, it's not surprising that people in your life are treating you poorly. Now, that doesn't mean because you're manifesting that you have to be a lapdog and put up with shit from people. You have the right to stand up for yourself and set boundaries and then go back to work in your mind. However, I just want to say that we never stay somewhere and take shit from anybody. We don't have to do that, okay? That's why boundaries are perfectly healthy and safe to put up in our 3D if necessary, okay? So, I want to tell you that it's not that nothing's happening for you, honey. There's always something happening. We don't have the bird's eye view looking down. We don't have the special 4D glasses on that we can see everything sprawling out in front of us. We don't. We have our limited human projectors. These aren't even eyes when we think about it. We're not seeing things out in the 3D. We're projecting out. That's why I say the victim umbrella, the victim state, all the different victim states under the one umbrella, are all wearing diarrhea glasses. We're diarrhea glasses, and everything's being filtered through our glasses, which is why I call them projectors. We're projecting out our inner beliefs from the state we are in. So the idea is to get our asses out of the victim state and get ourselves into a more beneficial state. And the easiest way to start that journey is really saturating your mind with who you are, as in the I am, the God, the higher power, the soul creator. Put your focus there first. And really think about that. Think about what it is that you're saying, right? I know it sounds like, I'm the HBIC of my reality. I'm the head bitch in charge. I'm the soul creator. Yeah, but are you really, really, really letting it sink in what it means? You're really creating everything out here. Everything. So if you're experiencing shit you don't like, and we know that we're the ones that created it, you got that same power to flip that shit around and start getting what you want. So yeah, sometimes does it feel like it's taken a while? Is it annoying that people are not instantly conforming? Usually we can see, okay, what state am I in? Because if I'm seeing things and getting upset over them and thinking things aren't working or fearing they're not working, we know we're in a victim state. So our job is to get ourselves into a more beneficial state. Start with saturating your mind with the I am. I am the God of my reality. I am the soul creator. And then think about, what do you think the version of you, what do you think you would look like, think like, if you had all of your manifestations now? What does that version of you look like? And put your focus on that. And if you're manifesting, SP related things, put your focus on the relationship that you're manifesting. What does that look like? What does SP, what is the version of your specific person that you want to be with look like? What do you think it would feel like if they showed up tomorrow acting the way you preferred? What would that feel like? Saturate your mind with that, because you're creating at all times from the state you're in. And when you start focusing on what it would be like if it happened tomorrow, right? When you start focusing there, you can feel how it feels in your body. It changes. Think for a minute. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you, oh, you got to get in your feelings. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're going to use how your body feels and the thoughts you're thinking to help tell you what state you're in. Okay? So when you're thinking negative, shitty thoughts or fearful thoughts, for a minute, just stop. Feel your body. What does it feel like? I know for me, when my mind starts going in that shit direction, man, I either get like tightness in my chest or a pit in my stomach. Sometimes it's in my shoulder blades, but you can feel where it is, right? And then when you start putting your focus on the what you want to manifest and the idea of, oh my God, what if it shows up tomorrow? What would I feel like if SP came tomorrow, showering me with the love and attention and affection that I know I'm worthy and deserve to have, because I'm the God of my reality and everything's coming from me first anyway? What would it feel like if I was actually living that life? And in that moment, you will feel how your body starts to feel differently. That's your gauge. That's your thermometer to know what state you're in. So if your body starts to feel a little bit better when you're thinking about the having of your desires, there's your guide. When you're starting to feel better, when the body feels better, you're shifting. You're shifting. Let that be the goal and put your mind there, and things have to change in the 3D. There is no such thing as maintaining a beneficial state and then not getting what you want. Okay? So you can do it, girl. Don't get discouraged. I know how frustrating it is when shit hasn't changed in the 3D. I know it can be fucking miserable. But what I can tell you is something is always happening. Always. We just can't see it with our limited eyes. Okay? Kim, my main SP, texted me after 3 months of no contact, and I'm going to Texas for 3 weeks on Friday. Adelie, what did we say? That what happens when you're manifesting? What happens? And when we think SP1 isn't going to show up, they're not going to manifest, so we get entertained with other SPs, even if we're more attracted to the other SPs. That's perfectly okay if you are. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, it is proof, like I have said from day one, that even if you give up on your original SP, you can give up and pick somebody else if you want. But that fucker's coming. SP1 will always show up. This is like the third or fourth person from my channel membership who has experienced this. SPs always come in. Always. Whether you want them, whether you've maybe have moved on to happier waters from someone in Texas, so what? Your manifestation showing up. Now you get the fun of deciding, or maybe having fun with all of them. Who cares? But that's fucking awesome, Adelie. Adelie has been on a friggin' roller coaster of movement for months now. Months. I'm so proud of you, Adelie. So proud of you. She's been on a roll. I haven't given up, and he's still got some old story shit, but I'm still deciding who I want, and that's exactly how it should be. You're the God of your reality. It should get to a point where you have to pick. Oh, there's so many SPs. Who do I pick? It's like a contest. They've got to work for it. right? This is wonderful. But if that's not encouraging to anybody else out there who gets frustrated or is getting worried, the SP isn't coming in and you're getting frustrated with BBLs. I know I got frustrated with the BBL too. But when you're having your moments of thinking that that person isn't going to show up, this, I'm telling you, Adelie is like the third or fourth person, maybe it's fourth or fifth person in my group who their original person comes in. Manifestation is perfect. Oh, and by the way, I'm not saying it has anything to do with channel membership. It just happens to be my channel members, okay? But I'm telling you, yes, Adelie, they always show up. I know sometimes we get discouraged. I know we do. We've all been there. Every one of us has been there in a scenario manifesting specific people, whether it's an ex or just somebody else. New love. Who cares? It comes. It will come. Nothing can stop your manifestation. Nothing. I'm telling you. Oh, wow. That's exciting. That is exciting. I'm so happy for you. Girl, you've been on a mega movement roller coaster for how long now? I had one ex show up after 4 years. Yes. Being blocked once. I got into conscious manifesting. Don't give up. She's right. It's amazing. I'm fucking proud of you, Adelie. I'm proud of you. And Adelie, like everybody else, had moments while I don't think she cares me saying this. She had moments when manifesting SP1 where she would get frustrated, just like the rest of us. She had her frustrated moments, but she never gave up. She never gave up. That's the key. Don't give up. Don't give up. But for anybody out there who's moved on to a different SP, that's okay. No judgments. You're not a failure because you've moved to a different one. We're just giving you, here is more proof that it doesn't matter. If you move on to an SP1 or an SP2 or 3 or 4, number 1 will show. Yes. Oh, I was a basket case sometimes, y'all, like all of us have been. But you never gave up. You always got your ass back up and back to work. I was a basket case last week in my fields. It's okay. You still get your shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Even I have my days. Even I have my days. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm very happy, Adelie. Well done. And she's a perfect example of don't fucking give up. Don't give up. No matter how discouraged you get, don't give up. Manifestation is perfect. And it doesn't matter if you're manifesting a celebrity, Lady Butterfly Eyes or whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll be able to do it. Don't give up. The key to manifesting a celebrity is not thinking that they are so far above you that it's impossible to get them because you might not know them, already now in your 3D. That doesn't matter. It doesn't. Nothing can stop your subconscious mind. Nothing. Nothing can stop your I amness. I'm so proud of you. Summer, that's awesome. States clicked for you today. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. I'm telling you guys, pay attention to your state of consciousness. It is the game changer. It really is. And it can be just as frustrating as a regular, affirmation game, visualization game. All of those things are your tools to help you shift your state. Oh, Adelie, I love you too. I could not be more. I am literally a proud mama right now. She's one of my cubs. Adelie's one of my cubs. I'm so happy and proud. It's the importance of not giving up. And even when you're having a terrible time and you need to vent it out, we've all been there. Everybody has their moments of venting. But venting and marinating are two different things. Yeah? Well done, Adelie. Very, very happy and proud of you. Even our girl, Hillary. has been having amazing movement. It's the channel membership. It is. It's them doing the work, but I'm so happy. Look at we had what was it? I can't think of a name. Hold on. I'll find it. Allison, I think Thiessen. She was another one that just had movement. There's movement. I'm telling you, every time we go live, someone is popping in with movement. We never have to give up, no matter how discouraged you are, no matter how worried you are that things aren't going to happen. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Well done. Aw, thanks, Batch. Thank you. Yeah, I see you right there, Adelaide, that since December it's been all over the place. But what's been the common denominator since then? You didn't give up. That was the common denominator. You never gave up. Ever. You stayed on your game, even with your moments. And every one of us has the damn moments. Everyone does. And I know, listen, I've been there. I know what it's like to feel like nothing's working. Nothing's going to work out. It's never going to change. That 3D's never going to change. And it fucking will. Just don't give up. Don't fall for the lies of the 3D. And that's what I think of it as, lies. Because this is not even my analogy. Both Claire from channel membership, Claire T, and Tina from the channel membership brought up a wonderful analogy to me. And it's like, you know, when we look up, I'm going to mess it up because, you know me, the way I summarize shit, you guys know I fuck everything up. But with the stars at night, the light you're seeing is not the current light from the stars. I don't remember how many light years away that actual light is, but it's not current. So when you look up in the sky, you're seeing old light. The actual light that the star is emanating is light years away. I don't remember how many, but a lot. And that's just like 4.5 light. Thanks, Tina. Yes, 4.5 light years away. So looking up at the stars is like looking at your 3D. It's old shit. It's old shit. You're currently creating in your 4D, in your mind, your subconscious. You're creating the new light now, the new life now. Every one of us will have whatever the hell we want. Just don't give up. Think about it. How can you screw this up? How can you? We don't have to be perfect. It's okay to have a down day. Thank God. Thank God. You don't got to be happy all the time. You don't. So how can you screw this up? You can't. Just don't give up on it. Never give up. Okay. That's right. Everything is always working out in our favor. Believe that. Keep thoughts in check. Y'all got this. Yes. I want my shit so bad that it feels weird to give up. Exactly. That's the right attitude. You can't give up. All right. Let me get back to work. Let's see here. Let's see. One moment. as I get the rest of them. Oh, did I tell you guys that I had my dentist appointment yesterday? Did I tell you? So they're gonna fix it, and the teeth that I'm missing over here, you know, I had a tongue ring for a very long time, and it ruined my teeth because I kept biting on it, you know, when I would eat instead of just taking it out to eat. But no, so my tongue ring years busted some teeth. And I'm going to be getting them fixed now, too. So, I forgot to tell you guys that. Well, I told you guys in the, what's it called? Premiere live today. But my mouth was on fire yesterday. I had a headache. I didn't feel good. They poking and a prodding. Doing all sorts of shit. But at least I got things rolling. So, I'll be having a series of appointments and finally my tooth fixed. I can't stand looking at it. It's bugging the shit out of me. Yeah, no more tongue rings for this girl. I told y'all I was a punk rocker. I told you. I know I don't look like one now, but I was. I know. I still got to dig out some old pictures. But I did. I had a tongue ring. That's the only one I had, though. I mean, other than like ears, I didn't have any other ones. I just liked the tongue ring. I didn't like to overdo it. I always wanted a nose, and I don't know what it's called, but the one up here. But I never did it. Okay, hold up. Let me catch up here. Okay, ant, sip. Thank you very much. Me equals, fuck it, I'm done. Then it came. Why? Do I keep stop? Huh? Excuse me? What? Fuck it, I'm done. Then it came. Why? Do I keep stop? Listen, I'm trying to understand the hieroglyphics that you've written me here. I'm going to say what you're asking me is when you say screw it, I quit, then your manifestation comes. I think that's what you're asking me. Why does that happen? Do I keep stopping? So meaning, why do you keep stopping? Are you asking me why you keep stopping? Or why does it feel like when you quit, the shit shows up? Because I can tell you why. When you give up and it comes in, people think that it's because you let it go, right? You let go. You decided you didn't want it anymore. That's why it showed up. Yeah, no. It's called you. Not you in particular. I don't mean it like you, but anyone that's ever said that has not actually, no, you should not quit. Okay, first of all, no, you should not. What you should quit is hanging on to worried, doubtful, negative thoughts. That is the only reason why things manifest in for people who get to the point of quitting and giving up. It's because they never allowed. If you hang on to doubts to the point that that is your dominant thoughts housed in your dominant state, which if you're thinking it's not working and you're so focused on it not working, you're probably in a victim state, which then what? We're going to manifest from that state. So no, don't give up. Change your state. Change your state. That is the only reason why the resistance was dropped. When people give up on what they're manifesting, their resistance is gone. Hence why it can finally show up. Think about it. If you've ever experienced it, if you really sit and look back at your thoughts and mindset before you finally gave up, you'll see that I'm right. So it wasn't the technical giving up. It was you dropped your resistance because you finally shifted your awareness to something other than it's not here yet. It's not working. I just really want this thing. Why won't it manifest? Maybe I need to do something else. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe this new affirmation, maybe a new visualization. Oh, no, I don't want to change my visualization. I have to use the same one every single day. I don't. Maybe there's more for me to do. Maybe I'll set my timer and I'll affirm every hour on the hour. Maybe I'll do all this stuff. We're all doing, when all we needed to do was put our awareness on exactly what we want as if we have it. Like looking at the version of ourself that has it. What we've been doing is keeping our awareness, our attention, our focus on the version of ourself that doesn't have it. And hence we keep perpetuating it. We might get some movement here and there, but more than likely the movement will fizzle. And then we'll think, oh, now I got hot and cold behavior. I thought I was doing everything. By the way, Aunt Sip, honey, I'm not saying this is you. I'm saying this is in general. So, that's really what happens. So no, we never have to give up. We just need to give up the doubts, the worries, the fears, the constant focus on the what we don't want. When we put all our attention on exactly what we do want and actually think about what it would be like to really have it, because you're creating a new version of yourself, right? Every time that we manifest in something new, it's really a new version of ourselves. It's the version of ourselves that has that thing. If you really, really think about it, that's what we're doing. Hence, why if you pay attention to what state you're in right now and work on, if you're not already in one, work on getting yourself into a more beneficial state of consciousness, you will see that when you first start dipping your toes in that new state, there's a very good chance some amazing movement might start rolling in. Maybe some uncomfortable moments here and there too, because if you're hanging on to old beliefs, they're going to bubble up so you can face them and get rid of them. But what I can tell you, and I know I've heard other people say that this happens, and I'm telling you it doesn't. Our subconscious mind, our universe, is never testing us to see if we really want that thing or not. If we really want it bad enough, the universe is going to test you. It's going to put things in your 3D to test you. No. If anything shows up that you do not like, more than likely, if you've been actively working on shifting your state, that is you having something bubble up that needs to go because it can't come with you to the next state. It's no different than you focusing on your self-concept. It's the same idea. Dip the toe in. I like that. Keeping it easy. Absolutely. Baby step it. Take baby steps every day. Start with paying attention to what state you're currently in. Start there. And how you tell what state you're in is just listening to your thoughts, paying attention to how you feel, just being able to, it's like a temperature gauge. Or a thermometer. You're seeing what temp you're at. And if you know that your thoughts are veering to constantly you not having what you want type of thoughts, and your body, when we're not happy, our body feels a certain way, right? So no, it's not that I'm telling you you got to sit in this feeling. It's not what I mean. But I'm saying use that as a temperature gauge so that you know where to start directing your awareness, your thoughts, your mind. You have the power within you to shift your state. I just want you to know that. It's not some big locked up secret that you've got to buy my course in order to figure out how to do it. There's not going to be a states course. I'm teasing you. But no, it's not manifestation is not some hidden thing under lock and key. You've got the power with you right now. Make your focus, like your number one focus, on the who you are, meaning the God of your reality, and really, really accepting what that is. And then the next focus should be on the version of you or whatever it is you're manifesting. So the version of you that has it. If you're manifesting a specific person, I would put my focus on what I want that relationship to look like and the version of my person, what I want that to look like. because they're going to shift with you. They shift with you through the states. Okay? Oh, thank you very much, Aunt Sipped. Thank you very much. That was very nice. Thank you. Thank you. So hopefully that makes sense now. Christina, thank you very much. Kim, SP stopped contact for over 2 weeks. I have no idea why. He liked an Instagram pic for the first time. Is that movement? Yes. I have been in a good state. Can't work out why this is happening. Okay. Now, listen, I believe you. Okay. But when you tell me you're in a good state, what does that mean? What does that mean per se? Because let me say this. Your feelings are valid. Feelings are always valid. When something's triggering us, bothering us in the 3D, the way we feel fucking matters, okay? I don't want you to be hard on yourself or shame yourself because you've been triggered because of the 3D. We don't do that over here, right? You already know that though. But it is our state that we are always manifesting from. Our state is where we're housing our beliefs and assumptions, right? Each state has its own beliefs and assumptions. So that means it has its own experiences and manifestations. So to make it easy, all your shitty manifestations are probably coming from a victim state, right? All the good manifestations are coming from a more beneficial state, okay? A good state means I believe he is mine and that everything works out. I cried first week, but have been stable since. Good, good. And I'm glad. I would never want anybody to stifle their emotions. Get the tears out. I'm a crier. I allow myself to cry, right? So that first week, I am sure you were in a victim state, as any of us in that experience would be too, right? But what has your thoughts been in general dominantly all this week? So I believe you when you say, he is mine. Yes. But are you finding that your thoughts are still veering to the shit? I'm sure you're catching and redirecting, so I'm not questioning that. But I'm saying, are the shit thoughts still brewing? And probably yes. And that's how you know that you're probably still in a not so great state. Probably a step above our normal victim state. But I'm sure we probably need to spend some time just focusing on the I amness. Yes, just so you'll know, him giving you any kind of interaction is movement, 100%. So yes, that's movement. But I want you to put your focus on the who you are. Make that your number one for right now. I know our gut instinct is to want to start affirming, or scripting or visualizing just for SP stuff, or even just self-concept. This week, I've been a bit resentful of him. Good, love the honesty. But I keep affirming and saying, it must be my fault, so keep going, believing he can change. Good girl. And as far as it must be my fault, don't blame yourself like that, though. Never be hard on yourself. Every one of us is a damn work in progress, right? Every one of us has grown up with some form of a shitty belief. And that's not to shit on everybody's parents, right? Our parents, if they were good parents, did the best they could. But everyone has grown up with some level of shit inner belief or assumption somewhere that we need a little work, right? However, the wonderful thing about manifestation is we don't have to be perfect for that to happen. We don't have to be perfect. So your mind's been going into a little resentful of his behavior. And your feelings are fucking valid. It was shitty. It was shitty. But on the next level, yes. It is us always manifesting. It is our thoughts manifesting. We are manifesting from our state. So yes, our state that we were in manifested out some shite behavior. But that's okay. Because yes, he can change. And yes, You can get him to change. You can, because you're changing. You are. Let me tell you something. You, a year ago, probably would have given up by now, but you didn't give up. You had moments you were upset, which is normal, but you didn't give up. And that's the most important first step, is the not quitting, So, like I said, the feelings of resentment are valid because it was shitty, but since we know we're manifesting from our state, there's more validation of what state we are in or were in, right? So that's why I think putting your primary focus on really saturating your mind with the who you are, the God of your reality, the I amness. I mean, really thinking about it. It's easy to just be like, yes, I'm the God of my reality. Yeah, no, I believe manifestation works. Yes, I'm the God of my reality. Yeah, but you really think about it for a minute. Really saturate your mind on that. Really saturate your mind. Feel that for a second. Feel the power within for a moment. And if you are someone who still believes in God, think about that for a minute. That creation power is within you. You're literally creating everything around you. Literally. And all you got to do, honestly, is shift your state. Shift your state of consciousness. Start seeing yourself as the version of yourself that has your desires, because you cannot be denied. You cannot be denied. And when you shift, everything has to shift with you. So yes, he will change and he will show up head over heels in love with you, Christina, because you are shifting your state. So keep your focus on the I amness. Keep your focus on what the version of you looks and feels and thinks. What would the version of you think about? How would you carry yourself? How do you think you would feel if your manifestation was here, but it's a few months down the road? Because when the manifestations first show up, we're excited, we're elated, we're on fire with happiness, yeah? Let's get to 4 months down the road when everything is, normal, natural, you're used to living together or being married. I want you to focus there, because that's a natural version of ourself. Put your focus there. Watch that 3D change. I'm telling you, anybody, just go through the last few of my videos and go through the comment sections. For anybody that's finally clicking with states, every one of them is getting some form of change in their 3D. Pay attention to your state of consciousness. You've got this, Christina. You're already on that journey. You've already grown. So it's undeniable that you will be with him. It's undeniable. Just focus on the version of you that has him. Okay? You're not going to be denied. This isn't going to be another heartbreak for you. It's not. It can't be. There's no such thing as being in the state of having, of knowing it's yours, and then never getting. Doesn't happen. So you can do it. I know you can. I know a couple of you, I saw the couple of you were posting that we're clicking with states now. That's good. Just trying to catch up. Roving Raven, I had an epiphany. I no longer affirm for SP to be mine because he already is. Yeah, duh. So now I'm affirming for our good relationship, partnership behavior. Yep. Good. The second I noticed my state earlier today was like, what the fuck is this? I said, nah, we don't do that anymore. I am always in a state where I always get what I want. Literally everything in my 3D shifted almost instantly. What did I just say? I am telling you. Really saturating your mind with your I amness and making your state your priority. Game changer. I will go toe to toe with this with anyone. It is game changer. And it can be seconds. It doesn't have to be months, years. No, it can be seconds. Oh my God, Ramsey, are you serious? What? Were you all here? Ramsey wasn't here when I was saying it. What did I say about my channel members? Every one of them gets movement. Well done, Ramsey. Rovin Raven, yes. That's amazing. Well done. Yes, Rhonda C. He has no choice. You are the creator. Yes. Oh boy. I'm so excited. Damn. Okay. Nicola Arnold. Kim, I have been getting movement with SP, but I have a problem. Wait a minute. This is reminding me of something. Hold on. Oh my God, I just forgot about something. Nicola, you just friggin' reminded me of something. Okay. I should write this down. Hold on. Oh, I must write this down. Okay. Kim, I've been getting movement with SP, but I have a problem. Live in. I need to get rid of first. How do I remove someone from my life? Okay, so if the live in is like an ex, like someone we're trying to, have them move on with their life, or if it's a family member, right? If it's someone that you're ending your relationship with and want them to move on, you have options. You can start affirming or seeing them as finding new love, finding someone else, seeing them happily with someone else, or, out of your home. If it's a family member, same idea. Start affirming or, scripting, visualizing as them leaving, happily moving on with their life. So happy to get out of your home. So happy and amicably moving on. Start describing them like that and keep your focus there. So I don't want you to think of it as a problem, because it doesn't have to be a problem, right? If you start seeing yourself as the version of yourself that's having your desires, getting what you want, and if what you want is you want them out of the house, then you focus on the version of you who's living the life you actually want to live, the version of you that already has the existence, the 3D existence that you desire. You see what I'm saying? But if you like to throw in affirmations, you can be affirming. It's like affirming for them to happily move on and get the fuck out. Literally. Smart Start 24. Kim, I erased the old story with my SP and reached out to him like nothing happened. Told him I'd like to see him. He wants to meet and get drinks. Whoa, let's reread. Kim, I erased the old story with my SP and reached out to him like nothing happened. Told him I'd like to see him. He wants to meet and get drinks soon. Oh my God. Smart Start 24. Well done. Well done. Let me think. Wait, for the chance that anyone reads what I'm saying, what confuses me is why is there resistance to the things we want the most? I just don't get it. Like one coach said, it makes no sense to think. Where's the rest of it? Well, I was reading it, Smart Start. Where's the rest of it? You're welcome. Let me say this. First of all, congratulations, all right? That's mega movement. Well done, Smart Start. And as far as why do we have resistance to the things we want? Number one, I'm wondering if maybe what you were starting to write about this coach is, let me say this. Perhaps their delivery was off, and maybe they were trying to say that we shouldn't be thinking that there's resistance around things. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to help them out, right? I kind of agree to that. Yes. Makes no sense to think about all the reasons you can't get what you want. Exactly. And that's what we do. And for a lot of us, at least this has been some of my experience when I first really started getting into the law of assumption. And I would find, like, my God, really realizing how often my mind would go to the negative, or how often my mind would tell me how I can't have what I want, or that it's never going to come. And it's because of the way we grew up. It's our beliefs, our assumptions, our programming from day one. And as experiences happened through life, not only all of that on our back, we begin to be afraid to think that we could actually get, especially when it comes to things we desperately want, like love, getting love, reflected back to us. Because if we've had previous experiences where, our hearts have been broke, it can feel unsafe to even allow your mind to entertain the thought that you might just get what you want, right? It becomes almost a fear. So we're so quick to give us reasons why we shouldn't put our focus on that. Trying to convince ourselves that, I don't need that. I'll be fine if I don't get that. I don't even want that. Or if it's about a guy, right? Or whatever you're into. Like, I remember clearly, I would start making lists of everything I didn't like about guys. So it would help me not to like them so that I wouldn't get my heart broke. You know how fucked up that is? Oh my God. Thank God I stopped that shit when I met my man. Thank God. But it was a way of how I would protect my heart. I'll just focus on all the things I don't like about you so I won't fall in love with you. How cuckoo that sounds? But that's because it was a fear of actually allowing ourselves to dream or hope that we can get the love we want, or get the money we want, or the health, or the appearance changes, or the new job. Anything you're manifesting. It's the fear of not being able to have it. So we have all of those inner beliefs and assumptions to deal with, and the fears. That's why. But resistance doesn't have to be a long, difficult road to get rid of. You shift your state, you drop your resistance. Honestly, you can't be in a state of the woman or man who gets it all and still be hanging on to resistance. That doesn't work that way. So that's the beauty of why I'm saying, pay attention to what state you're in. You don't have to stop your manifestation games. You can keep affirming, scripting, doing all the things you love, but I would make state priority. That's what I would do. So well done, Smart Start 24. Well done. Alexia Majestic, thank you very much. Thank you for all your prayers the other night. My mom had a seizure during the last live, I remember, but she's back home getting better. I appreciate you guys. That is wonderful news. Wonderful news. Thank you for coming back and updating us. And your mom's going to get better and better. She's going to be healthy. Healthy, no issues. That's what we're going to think of your mom as healthy and perfect. Alexia, thank you so much for coming back and letting us know. I do remember that. She's healthy and she's perfect. And she's getting better and better each second. Why can't we just say she's quantum leaped to the version of herself that is 100% healthy and perfect right now? We can just say that. We can quantum jump. is it Bizad? Bizad? Thank you very much. Wish I was in the USA so I could come to see you. Well, I wish you were too. But it's my dream that someday I'm going to come everywhere because I want to meet everybody. It's my dream. At some point, I'm going to meet everybody. I'm going to do like a door knock service. I'm going to get all the HBIC's addresses and I'm going to come knocking on your doors. You won't be able to get rid of me. Lady Butterfly Eyes, thank you very much. Kim, manifest a celebrity. My soulmate. How do I do that? He is huge. Has no idea who I am. We live in a completely different places and different lives. Okay, Lady Butterfly Eyes. This is the prime example of what I'm talking about when it comes, you're welcome, Alexia, when it comes to manifesting a celebrity. Do you see how you just described this person as being so much bigger and better and above you? He is not. He just has more followers than you. That's it. That's the key to manifesting a celebrity, is remembering they are humans and they get up, put on their damn underwear the same way we do. They take shits just like we do. Okay? They have all the ups and downs just like we do, but more people know them. That's the only damn difference. They are not any better than us. Okay? That's your number one. Don't put them so high above you. It's normal to have the person you're interested in a little bit of a pedestal. It's fucking normal. It's normal. Okay? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you having them sky high, the limit bigger than you. And that's not the case, okay? They're no different than us. Now, as far as the celebrity doesn't know you, so what? That won't stop your subconscious mind delivering a nice bridge of incidents to bring you two together somehow. Manifesting celebrities is not off limits. It feels like it's outer limits because they're on TV or in the movies or in singers and bands or whatnot. But they're not. It's no different than manifesting someone like, I don't know, that you walk down the street and you notice they're hot, so you want to manifest them. It's the same exact thing. A series of incidents, a bridge of incidents will be, flowing on out from you, right? Because we manifest from out into your 3D. Nothing can stop your subconscious mind. Nothing. Or your universe, whatever you want to call it. Nothing. So I know one of the questions I get all the time about celebrity manifestations is, well, if I do inner conversations or affirmations, are they thinking of me? And this is how I think of it. Because our logical mind wants to say, well, they don't know you, so they probably won't think of you in that moment. That's what our logical mind wants to say, right? However, it doesn't mean that they won't start getting, blips of interest to want to start looking out or looking for someone outside of the scope of the group of people they have in their life, right? And it doesn't mean that they don't get blips in their mind to start getting on, I don't know, I'm using social media as an example. And maybe they notice you on their social media. Who knows? Or maybe they'll get a blip to take a damn car ride and they end up taking a really long car ride and they end up in your town. Anything can happen. So when you're affirming for the celebrity, don't think, well, they're not getting it because our logical mind can't accept that they could think of you. If it's too much for you to think that, just know they're getting inspired action, right, that will lead to your connection. Nothing can stop your desires if you are sincere, really wanting it, and that's your desire, and you put your focus on the version of you that has that relationship with that specific person, nothing can stop it. Nothing. Literally nothing. So my tip is don't think of them as untouchable. Like you can't, no way are you going to be able to manifest it. Don't think like that. They're no different than manifesting your neighbor. Seriously. Okay? The woman who has it all. Thank you very much for my beautiful little sticker. Thank you. You know, when I see your screen name, I have to keep looking to see who it is because I realize that you changed your name from who you were. But I don't know if you changed it because you didn't want anybody to have your name anymore, so I'm not going to say your name just in case. Tanya, thank you very much. Had great movement 2.5 weeks ago, but been spotty since then, feeling very emotional, anxious, attachment, triggered. How do I get consistent movement with SP? You get consistent with your persistency of trying to maintain a beneficial state. That's how. How you're feeling is valid, but how you're feeling is coming from the state you're in. When we are in a state where we're feeling just anxious, we're noticing spotty behavior from the specific person, which is probably just hot and cold behavior, which is always a reflection of our own hot and cold thoughts, but it's coming from the state you're in. And all of us go through that, for what it's worth. All of us do. It's just the state you're in. You are probably in a victim state, because remember, we call everything victim state. If it makes us feel yucky, it's victim state. So it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong other than let's get out of that state. So put your focus, number one, on who you are, meaning you're the God of your reality. Really saturate your mind with that and think about that connection. Okay? So put your focus there. And then what does the version of you who has your person look like? What does the version of you who has your person the way you want, meaning the relationship you want and the version of them that you want? What does it look like to be you who has all your desires? What does that version of you look like? Put your focus there. You focus on those two places. And when your mind starts fluttering in the wrong direction, you stop what you're doing. You refocus on your I amness, your God power, and put your mind back on saturating your mind with the version of you who has all your desires. If it's too hard for you to focus on the version of you who has your desires, then put your focus on what that relationship looks like. What do you want with that specific person? What does you're manifesting them in for a relationship of some kind? What does that relationship really look like? Be specific. Focus on that. The reason why we're putting on focus all on that is A, it's good to be damn well clear with what we want so we can keep that focus so it can get projected out into the 3D. But also, when we're focusing on what we want and from the place of actually having it, not from the place of being upset that we don't have it yet. It's the focus of having. You're shifting your state. You're shifting. You're shifting. Which then what? Shifts everything out here as well. Your person shifts with you. So we want more consistent good shit from our person. We need to be persistent, paying attention to what state we're in. Okay? And on that note, I have to cut it short tonight because I have a late overseas call I have to take in 5 minutes. So, you know the rules. Any super chats that were purchased, I will make a video answering them. I still have 2 prior super chat videos that need to be posted still too. So, no worries. If you sent me one or if you bought a super chat or did it, I'll try to find the channel membership ones because I know I saw one of you put up a channel membership one. I will record and put up, okay? So everyone will get answered. So on that note, I love you all very much, okay? I think I will be going live soon again. you know, me. I plan my life around my personal life. Yeah, I'd like to be with my man, you know. So, right? I mean, that's a good thing. We want to be around him, right? Yeah. So I'll be going live again. Channel members, I'm thinking Saturday evening, but I will let you know for sure as soon as I know for sure, or that we know for sure. Okay? I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Am I forgetting anything else? I don't think so. Other than that, I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Love you all. Be good. What state are you in? What state are you in this moment? Make that your priority of knowing what state you're in. Everything else will start lining up. I'm telling you, you cannot fail with paying attention to your state. You cannot fail at this. All right? Look at all the fucking movement tonight. Look at all the HBICs having mega movement. And even in HBIC manifesting in SP1. Okay? All right. Love you all. See you all.